Ever get those those annoying blank spaces in your Acumatica reports?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with the custom fields.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
like you hit a wall when you're trying to really get a good look at your data.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot more than you think.
Yeah. So we're gonna deep dive into that today.
We are.
It's a common challenge,
Yeah.
and it can really mess things up in Acumatica.
Huh.
But luckily, we have an expert with us
We do.
um, to help us kind of break this down and figure out what's going on and how to solve it.
Exactly.
We have a software engineer who has seen it all
You really have.
and tackled tons of these data problems in Acumatica.
Hundreds.
So welcome,
Welcome, Dipak.
Pack. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah, Dipak's expertise is really valuable in this area.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's seen, like I said, the simple fixes and the really complex customizations that you have to do sometimes.
So let's get into a real example
Okay.
where these null values caused a problem, and maybe Deepak can walk us through how he helped solve it.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we had a client who was using a custom decimal field in their sales orders, right?
Okay.
And they wanted to look at this data in a generic inquiry,
Right.
which is basically like a customized report in Acumatica,
Huh?
but their report was showing all these blanks
Okay.
instead of showing 0.0 when that field was empty.
I see.
Like it was just blank.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like a blank space
Right.
doesn't really tell you much.
Exactly.
So did Deepak have to do a lot of digging to figure out what was causing this?
He did. It took some real detective work.
Yeah.
Remember those null values we were talking about before?
Uh-huh.
Those were actually the problem.
Okay.
See, a null isn't the same as 0.
Okay.
It means there's no data in that field at all.
No.
And that can really mess things up when you're trying to do calculations or make reports.
I gotcha.
So Deepak had to figure out a way to replace those null values with something that made sense.
Yeah, so how do you actually fix something like that?
Well, Deepak used something called a customization plugin in Acumatica.
Okay.
It's kind of like a way to add your own custom functions to the system. He created a plugin that specifically targeted those null values and replaced them with 0.0 wherever they showed up.
Got it. So he created a rule.
Pretty much.
That said, anytime there's a blanker, put a 0.0 in there.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Acumatica's customization tools are great because they let you address these very specific things without having to change how you normally use the system.
Yeah.
The client ended up getting nice, clean, accurate reports without having to go in and manually fix everything.
Awesome. Well, this has been super insightful. I really appreciate you walking us through all of this.
Of course.
And for our listeners out there, if you are facing similar data challenges in Acumatica,
Yeah.
I highly recommend reaching out to Tiana Solutions.
Great team over there.
They've got experts like Deepak
Uh-huh.
who can help you customize your system and make sure that your data is working for you,
Working for you, not against you.
not against you. That's right. And you can reach them at 678-910-2774.
Give them a call.
Give them a call. All right. Thanks again.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next deep dive.